Hi, my name's Tony Giardini. I'm the president and CEO of Trilogy Metals. We're visiting beautiful Beaver Creek from Vancouver. We're excited to be here, and we're talking about our projects up in Alaska, the Arctic BMS project and the Bornite development project that we have. Both Arctic and Bornite are really about critical metals and the metals that the U.S. needs for domestic production. And so a lot of the discussions that we're having with investors is really about those metals. And the metals are cobalt, copper, gold, silver, zinc, and germanium, as well as lead. So we're having early days here, first day, full meeting schedule. Looking forward to meeting with more investors and telling people about our story. If you're interested in learning more about Trilogy, please visit our website, trilogymetals.com, and lots of information there, and happy to connect with anyone who wants some further information and details directly from the management team. Thanks for taking the time to listen to our message. Thanks.
Rick Benuaniz, I'm President and CEO of Pentangle Gold. I'm here at Beaver Creek. It's a great day, and we've got a lot of meetings ahead of us over the next 3 days. I think we have over 50 meetings, so excited to sit down with investors and hear what they have to say. What I'm really relating to them is we're fully financed, we're fully permitted, and we are on the cusp of becoming a gold producer here. Early next year, we think we'll be in production. This is on our Manh Choh projects, joint venture with Kinross. We partnered with Kinross to take advantage of their mill and tailings facility up at the Fort Knox mine. We're transporting our high-grade 8 gram per ton ore up to their mill and for processing up there. And we just had our grand opening ceremony a couple of weeks ago. So we're mining and we're stockpiling ore. We'll be transporting it up to the Fairbanks Fort Knox site here next month and starting to build a stockpile up there and then processing the ore and producing gold. So it's been a long, hard road, but we're kind of at the end of it here. And exciting to be here in Beaver Creek and talking with investors about becoming a gold producer. So a very exciting time for us.
Hi there, I'm Derek Iwanaka, Vice President of Investor Relations and Corporate Development for B Metals here in beautiful Beaver Creek. Enjoying the scenery, at least a little bit of it in between meetings, but here to meet investors. Met a number of investors here, kind of ranging from some high net worth individuals to family offices, and we will meet some funds as well. Pretty good schedule. Definitely a lot more issuers than investors here, but the audits have been good. Meetings have been decent so far, and what are people asking about? They're kind of asking about our latest results. We put out some of the best air core holes, at least so far to date, on our Pangani property in Zambia. Unfortunately, the stock hasn't really moved so much so far, but hopefully we just need to get the news out there a little bit more and you'll see some traction in the market. We're exploring in Japan right now as well, drilling at both our Kato and our we will be starting very shortly at our Todoroki property. It's a fast-producing mine, hasn't seen any exploration since the 1970s. So it's a fast-producing mine, and we think that there's really good potential for us to extend the mine veins that have previously been mined. It wasn't stopped because they ran out of gold or silver. It was because the Japanese yen was quite strong and the US dollar, the gold price was quite weak at the time. So it just wasn't economic. It hasn't seen any modern exploration, and we think there's great potential to explore and extend the veins there. So those are the two main things we're talking about here. We are doing some work at our Kato property, and we'll put out some results there as soon as we can. So that's it for now from Beaver Creek. Hope we'll see you soon.
My name is Ian Ball. I am interim CEO and president of Canadian Gold Corp. This is a relatively new company that was formed in April of this year through the financial backing of Rob McEwen, who owns just under 40% of the outstanding shares. We're here at Beaver Creek talking to people about high grade in Manitoba at our former producing Tartan Lake mine, where we've had some very exceptional drill results at depth. And we also have a redevelopment story that we think that the mine could be put back into production for relatively low capital. And we combine that with the exploration results that we generate We think we have a very good value proposition for our shareholders. Optionality to the upside through high grade, foundation through the redevelopment of the asset, which although on a very small scale, we think is manageable for a company of our size. We trade on the Toronto Venture Exchange under CGC. We have a market cap of approximately 35 million. Insiders and management own approximately 47% of the company. We trade approximately 200,000 shares a day, so reasonably liquid for a company of our size. And lastly, we have a number of early stage properties located around some of the biggest gold mines in Canada, including Canadian Malartic, Hammond Reef, and Hemlo. And we're starting exploration on those properties this week. But really the key takeaway is our high grade at Tartan Lake Mine, looking to expand that for our owners.
Hi, my name is Ellie Owens. I am the president of E2 Gold. We are a junior gold exploration company in Ontario. We have a massive land position north of Island of Magino, 680 square kilometers. And we have a resource right in the center of that we're working to build out. And so that's mostly what we've been talking to investors here at Beaver Creek about is the work that we've done this summer to start building out that resource along strike. We've had some very successful findings from our surface exploration work. And so we've been generating interest through that sort of story. Here at Beaver Creek, we are meeting with 50 investors, 50 meetings, so a very full meeting schedule, which is really always a encouraging thing when you're coming into the fall season. So as far as the conference, how that's going, it's been great. We've been seeing all kinds of people from corporates to institutionals to retail investors. So far a great conference, and the weather's holding, which is always fun.
Hi, I'm Luke Alexander, President and CEO of Newport Gold here at the Beaver Creek Mining Conference in Colorado. We're advancing the Enchi project in Ghana. It's a district-scale exploration project that's fundamentally underpinned by a very robust PEA that we put out in 2021. We have recently updated the overall resource, growing that resource to 1.7 million ounces. We announced in early September that we will be updating the PEA. We feel that will add an even more robust project for us in Ghana. Ghana is a great jurisdiction to be operating in. It's currently got 3 of the top 10 largest gold producers operating there. Newmont currently has 14% of their global production coming from Ghana, growing to 20% with another $1 billion investment that they're making in the Ahafo project, which sits to the north of us along the Sefwi-Bibiani belt. 2 prolific gold belts in Ghana, the Ashanti belt and the Sefwi-Bibiani belt. A number of 5 million ounce plus deposits that sit along the Sefwi-Bibiani belt from us. Our district scale exploration project, we've only drilled on 9 of 25 targets that we've identified to date, of which 5 of them make up our current resource. So lots of exploration opportunity for us to build off of in a great tier 1 jurisdiction. In terms of the support that we have from the capital markets perspective, we currently have 45% institutional ownership. These are from deep-pocketed, long-term, institutional, mining-focused investors who recognize the district-scale exploration opportunity that we have at Enchi, as well as that fundamental underpinning of value. We also have good support from the investment banking community, with 2 investment banks currently covering us from a research perspective. And probably one of the most important things is shareholder alignment. Management and directors, we own 20% of the equity. We've invested alongside other investors in all of the financings that have happened over the last 3 years since I joined as CEO. So we ultimately think as shareholders first and are looking to create shareholder value through that ownership that we have. So tier 1 jurisdiction, district scale exploration asset that's fundamentally underpinned by a very robust economic study that we put out that we're going to build on with an update coming out in the first half of 2024.
Hi, my name is Terry Lynch. I'm the CEO of Power Nickel. We're here at Beaver Creek talking to people about our amazing nickel and sulfide project called BISC. It's at Nemaska outside Quebec. We've been exploring it for the last 3 years. We're going to go to debut with our initial 43-101, probably sort of end of October. Probably going to be 8 to 10 million tons, which is more than enough to make it a commercial nickel mine. And that's our primary message that we're telling you all. Look for Power Nickel. It's about to become a mine.
Well, good afternoon. Michael Rowley here, President and CEO of Stillwater Critical Minerals. Very glad to be back at the beautiful Beaver Creek Conference. It's been very productive for Stillwater Critical and for the broader metallic group. A lot of great meetings here. Just off of our Stillwater property tour. Of course, the drill is turning. As announced on Tuesday, we're just west of the Crow Mountain deposit area. We like what we see very much. This is following up on, for example, that 13.2 meter hit of 2.3% nickel, plus a percent nickel equivalent in other values, copper, cobalt, PGEs, and gold. We like very much what we see in the core. And this follows, of course, the strategic investment by Glencore just 2 months ago, 9.9% equity positioning by a major at a healthy premium to market as a major step of validation for us. They were on site shortly before I was there, and everybody is loving what we see. Bigger picture, of course, we've brought in two geologists, Ivanhoe. They're driving this year's campaign, and their structural model is the first in the iconic Stillwater complex. This is a district, world-class scale grade, and has been producing critical minerals in the U.S. for over 100 years. And that's a key point. The U.S. government has subsidized the production of critical minerals from this district in the past 100 years. Production is ongoing and increasing by our neighbor Savanier, Stillwater. We're grateful to share the district with them. Be happy to talk about this or anything else that we're working on our other assets. The website is www.criticalminerals.com, and you'll find more information in my contact there.
Hi, I'm Drew Zimmerman, CEO of Stallion Discoveries here at Beaver Creek in Colorado. Stallion is a uranium exploration company. We have over 3,000 square kilometers in the Athabasca Basin, northern Saskatchewan, the most prolific area in the world for uranium, bar none. We have a big focus on the western Athabasca. That's the area that we think is underexplored. We're getting a lot of attention with development from NextGen, Vision Energy, also a recent high-grade discovery from F3 uranium. So we're out there getting to work, exploring that land package now. We've already done a V10 survey over part of our ground, and we'll be looking to drill coming into the new year, while we cast our regional surveys over the additional ground that we just did a JV with AFA Energy on. So we are the single largest continuous land package in the West for exploration. Uranium is getting to be a hotter and hotter market right now. We're realizing how important nuclear power is, but we need that source of uranium to be able to move in that direction. So Stallion, we think, is one of your best opportunities to get out there and get into a company that hasn't been picked up by the market yet. We're a 20 million market cap. As we go through our exploration roadmap, we think there's potential to create a significant amount of value for our shareholders. The other big piece that Stallion has is optionality with gold. We've got two great gold assets, central Idaho and central Nevada. Slowly progressing those, but definitely focusing our time, energy, and capital near term on the Athabasca Basin, but having that extra optionality with the gold resources as well. So really looking forward to the 6, 9, and 12 months ahead. We've got a lot of catalysts coming up with the work that we're doing in the Athabasca Basin and the potential to make a significant discovery. That's what we're all about here at Stallion, is a significant discovery. So we're in the best place that we can be for each resource that we're looking at. And if you want to find more information, please go to our website, stalliondiscoveries.com, or find us on Twitter as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anil Barach, Executive Vice President and Director of Step Gold Limited, gold and silver producer listed on the main board of the Toronto Stock Exchange. We're here today at Beaver Creek, obviously trying to show more interest in the precious metal space. As many may know, it's a very tough space for the juniors out there, but we're one of the few companies that are an actual producer. We're actually expanding our production over the next 2 years to triple our production to over 100,000 ounces. And we've actually raised all the capital for that funding. You wouldn't know when we look at the share price, but that's just the reality we live in. So we're actually one of the stories that are funded, are growing, and still have all the exploration sizzle and jazz that many may not have as yet. So hopefully we're top of mind as the market recovers, and we're certainly cheaper than we've ever been.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Broman. I'm the VP Exploration for Valhalla Metals, and we're here at Beaver Creek Conference. It's our first year. We just IPO'd last year, and so we're excited to be here and tell our story. We're making assets in Alaska and the Ambler Mining District. We are exploring a couple of the larger EMS deposits in the district. This area hasn't seen any exploration in the last 10 years, and so we're very excited to get back there just a modern exploration and build on what is known and see how big we can make the sun deposit.
My name's Dan Simons. I'm the president and CEO of C3 Metals. Today, I'm at the Beaver Creek Conference, Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, and I'm really excited to tell people about what we're doing at our project in Jamaica. The simple value proposition for C3 Metals is we're a 30 million market cap company. We have a massive land position in Peru. We put out our first resource. That's what the market's valuing us on. 52 million tons, 0.5% copper, 0.2 gold right at surface. Right now, we're actively exploring in Jamaica, where we've identified 16 porphyry prospects and 40 epithermal prospects along a 30-kilometer strike extent. We just announced our first results from this program. We've hit 286 meters of over 0.5% copper equivalent from surface, and within that, there was 192 meters of high-grade, 0.64% copper equivalent. We're fully funded for 8,500 meters. We've drilled 1,600 of that so far, announced assays for the first 500. So we feel every 3 weeks or so, we're going to have press releases with positive assay results right through the end of January, and it's fully funded. So I would encourage you to follow us, see what we're doing. We're active on social media. Our website's c3metals.com, and feel free to reach out anytime.
Hi there, I'm Graham Downs. I'm president and CEO of Cascadia Minerals, Ltd. We are a newly formed copper gold exploration company that stemmed out of a transaction from Hecla taking over ATAC Resources. We took out the copper gold assets and put them into Cascadia. We have a flagship copper gold project in central Yukon called the Catch Project. It's got high-grade mineralization at surface, an incredible property. It's never been diamond drilled before. We're drilling it now. We've got 2,000 meters into it. It's probably the best copper gold project I've ever seen in 25 years of exploration in the Yukon. Absolutely amazing. Well-structured company. We've got about 36 million shares outstanding. We've got Hecla as a 19.9% shareholder. We've got Barrick Gold is just about 8%, management around 4%. So a very well-structured company, exploration in Yukon and BC. Follow us along. Lots of news to come out on that project and Hill and others in the Yukon. And you can follow us on www.cascadiaminerals.com.
Hi, my name's Alan Pangborn. I'm the CEO and president of Chesapeake Gold, and I'm talking to you today from the Beaver Creek Conference. I'm here all week. We've got 30-something meetings. I guess the biggest single question I've been getting is, what does the latest news release mean? It means we found a solution to the kinetics. The technology is working. The mineralogy supports it. The chemistry supports it. We have a solution to the refractory ore body. If you want to see some more information, if you want to see the presentation I'm using, please go to our website, chesapeakegold.com, and you'll find everything there, and you'll find some interviews about the press release and everything. So thank you very much for listening. Have a great day, and it's nice and sunny in Beaver Creek.
Hi there, my name is Pat Donnelly. I'm the president and CEO of E79 Resources. We're listed on the CSC under the ticker ESNR. And I'm here at Beaver Creek, and it's great to be here. I haven't been on the road lately, but apparently it's a record crowd this year. And so I'm just going around, catching up with the shareholders, talking to some of my peers. And those of you who are shareholders, you're probably wondering why we've been pretty quiet lately. Well, stay tuned. We have a lot of stuff going on, and hopefully we'll have some news soon. And I think the rest of this year in 2024 is going to be very, very exciting for the company. And believe it or not, one thing I've learned is we're one of the few companies here has actually got a good cash position. We've got $4 million in the bank. So again, I'm very excited for the future, and stay tuned in the news, and we'll have some exciting opportunities to talk about in the next few months. Thank you for your time, and for more information, please go to e79resources.com, and I'm happy to talk to any of you anytime. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Taylor. I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Investor Relations for Empress Royalty. Empress Royalty is a royalty and streaming creation company. We offer investors a strategic approach to investing in gold and silver. We're here at Beaver Creek right now, just talking to investors about the exciting week ahead. The sentiment is really good. Everybody's hopeful. It's been a fantastic week, and we're looking forward to making some good revenue this year. $7 million in revenue this year, $10 million in revenue over the next year, and $50 million in revenue over the next 5 years. We have 2 investments under exclusivity, hoping to bring those into portfolio to add more revenue.
Hello, I'm Paul Harbridge, President and CEO of Faraday Copper. Faraday is developing U.S. domestic sources of copper. Our flagship property is Copper Creek in Arizona. It's one of the largest undeveloped copper projects in the United States, with 4.2 billion pounds of measured and indicated copper resources. Altogether, in all categories, we've got over 5 billion pounds of copper. A couple of months ago, we put out a PEA, where we demonstrate a robust project with a 30-year mine life, offering an average production of 50,000 tons of copper through a combination of open pit and underground mining. And what we feel is unique about this project is the low capital intensity. So we can get the project up and running for initial capital of just shy of $800 million, and then ongoing cash flow will fund the underground development. And what's more, we've got an exciting portfolio of exploration targets. We did a subsequent 10,000 meter drill program where we're getting results that are showing high-grade extensions to the open pits as well as underground. Coming up, and what can you expect? We've got a 20,000 meter diamond drill program starting next month, which is going to be focused on both resource expansion as well as new discoveries. We've got over 400 breccia pipes that have been mapped at surface. Only 35 have had a drill hole or more, and just 17 are in the resource. We've also got a gold program ongoing where we see an enrichment in gold in certain phases of mineralization, so watch this space. We're well cashed up. We've got over $20 million, which will see us through our key milestones over the next 12 months. And we've also got 3 key strategic shareholders in the Lundin family, Murray Edwards and Pierre Lassant. To find out more, please visit our website at faradaycopper.com.
Good morning, everybody. Brian Scatterbeck, the CEO of TFT Resources, and I'm coming to you from the Beaver Creek Precious Metal Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado. So we're excited. We have a great lineup of meetings. We're running about 40 meetings this next couple of days, just kicking off day 2 of the conference. And what I can say is we feel, very good turnout for this conference. A good complement to meetings between corporate, institutional, and banking side. One of the things we all face is where is sentiment to market these days. What I can say is that, we all concerned we're sentiment low, difficulty financing, but what I'm hearing is that, people are optimistic. We see an upside. We see this industry 6, 9, 12 months ahead, and we see the companies positioning themselves where we want to be in that time frame. So really good opportunity for TFT to network, build our corporate contacts, sell our exploration methodology and our strong results in Timmins, where we're focusing that, continue to look for strategic opportunities, which is our big focus as well. And most of all, this is just a great opportunity to get out and tell a great exploration story. Good Canadian, 20 to 30 million market exploration company that's doing great drilling in Timmins these days. So happy for the opportunity to give you a little overview of TFT. And if you'd like some more information, definitely go to the website, tftresources.com. And thank you for your time today.
Hi, I'm Eric Zoncher. I'm the CEO and the chair of GR Silver. We are ticker GRSL on the Venture Exchange. So we are involved in the Formosus project in Sinaloa, Mexico. And the Formosus project is a very exciting silver project, 432 square kilometers of core concessions and over 300 square kilometers non-core that's available for auctioning for venturing. So yeah, we're here at beautiful Beaver Creek. It's the premier gathering of the junior mining industry, and we've got over 30 meetings, about half of investors and one half corporate. So they're very active looking at different opportunities. Now, our message has been this: we've got an exciting project. It's facing, it's not an easy part, it's been a challenging part. And so one has to reinvent oneself. And so for that purpose, we're looking at different strategic alternatives. We've said it publicly in some of our news releases that we've been approached with an interest from people that are looking for offtake. We have Formosus Mine, which was in operation from 1986 to 2001. It's fully developed, 7.4 kilometers of underground development and full permit. So there's an opportunity to look at it from the perspective of the state. With a relatively short timeline to get some concentrates and ore out of that, and then to provide some concentrate for the offtakers. In other senses, we're talking to parties that are interested in consolidating the silver industry. So there's an awful lot that's going on in the background right now. In the meantime, we are doing a non-brokered financing. Keep the lights on at home and keep moving forward. But we are looking forward to seeing a turn in this market that will allow us, with Zoom drilling, we have got a great exploration program, particularly of the San Marcial part of the project. At San Marcial, the southeast extension, since we delivered the resource in March 23, we have done 5 drill holes that have demonstrated that mineralization extends to the southeast. And as we go further south, we've got all kinds of artisanal showings, and we did a survey with 20,000 lithogeochem samples every 25 meters with all kinds of anomalies that need testing. So this is very much a target-rich environment. So again, it's great to be back in Beaver Creek and telling the story. Please, we would love to see you come to our website and grsilvermining.com where you can get some further information.
Good morning. My name is David Christie. I'm the president and CEO of Orford Mining Corp. We are a gold and critical minerals explorer in Quebec. I'm really excited about the work we did this summer on our Chesapeake Gold project. We have 2 interesting discoveries, the East Greffo and the Central Intrusive. We have found quartz veins at surface with gold in them, grading up to over 30 grams. We drilled these same veins. And we also found a new copper showing at our Esperance zone, about 200 meters south of our main zone there. We're quite excited about this and the potential for a much larger tonnage potential on that zone. We're also excited to get back our lithium samples. We took about 640 samples for lithium on our Nunavik lithium claims. We're looking forward to seeing those sample results in the next couple of weeks.
Hello from Beaver Creek. My name is Lauren McGaugh. I'm the head of investor relations for Reyna Silver, and we're delighted to be here having a bunch of meetings, and we get to talk to you even though you're not here. So who is Reyna Silver? We're a company that takes what we refer to as 4 systems approach. So we're looking for the next big deposit that's high grade, district scale. We've got 4 projects that meet our threshold, and we've got a team of serially successful exploration geologists and capital markets experts. And that has provided us the opportunity to have strong support and funding for us to take on these 3 projects. So we have Mexico's highest grade silver deposit. That's Botapilas. It's actually historically a native silver deposit. We recently made a major discovery. I strongly suggest checking out what we have on our website about that. In addition, we have Gigi, which is a part of the Santo Eulalia mining district, one of the largest carbonate replacement deposits in the world. There, we're looking for the other half of the system. And then we have Medicine Springs, which is a carbonate replacement deposit, but that's in Nevada. I think that thing has the chance of being really big, and we're drilling there right now. And last week, we announced the acquisition of a new project, Griffin Springs, where we have gold, silver, and critical metals too. So Carlin Gold stacked on top of a strata-bound nickel zinc. And then on top of that, we get silver, lead, zinc, carbonate replacement deposits. Kind of hard to beat that. So if you're interested in Reyna Silver, feel free to reach out or check us out on our website, reynasilver.com.
Good day, everybody. I'm here at Beaver Creek, the Precious Metals Conference. We're meeting with our existing investors and potentially new investors, and also quite a few strategics who are very interested in gold. We're a company, Sanu Gold Corporation, listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange under the banner SAPU, Sanu, which is gold in the local language. We're located in West Africa, which is now the #1 gold mining region globally, or producing well over 500 tons per annum, way ahead of other major gold producers around the world. And specifically, we're in Guinea, which is an upcoming, emerging, well-endowed gold province in West Africa. Guinea has been relatively underexplored. We've seen some recent successes in the junior space, but some of the traditionalists discovered 5 million ounce deposits from scratch in a relatively short amount of time. There's also a well-established track record in country of mining gold and other commodities. And we've been working quite hard since 2018, putting a very attractive land package together. We've managed to secure quite well gold-endowed permits, 3 of them, 300 square kilometers, with kilometer trends shedding gold to surface. And we've done a lot of target definition work prior to listing. Listing took place last year, in June. And shortly after our listing, we drilled, and we came out with our first gold discovery, around 5.5 grams over 20 meters, and a similar results. And we did a
first program on our second property earlier this year, which delivered 11.4 grams over 15 meters. We have many kilometers of strike or follow-up drilling to do. Drilling today it's been shallow and fantastic targets to follow up with the program. So the program going forward will include further drilling, follow-up drilling, but also hopefully testing new targets. They'll generate a lot of news flow from that over the coming months and years. So stay tuned. You can follow us on SimonGoldBook.com. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David D'Onofrio, CEO of White Gold Corp here at Beaver Creek. White Gold Corp is a pretty unique and amazing company. Our projects are located in the Klondike district of Yukon. This was the epicenter of the gold rush 100 years ago. 20 plus million ounces found right in the creek beds, and literally no modern day exploration until about 15 years ago. At that time, our team went in and performed the first scientifically and technologically advanced approach to look for gold in this area, in the hard rock. They've been phenomenally successful. We made several discoveries that could total multi-million ounces, and now this area is really evolving to be what I think is going to be one of Canada's next great gold camps. In addition to what we've done, we've proven up over 2.1 million ounces. Our land package is very underexplored, over 1 million acres. We made several other very significant high-grade gold discoveries. Just a couple of years ago, we found the Vetty, 3.5 grams over 15 meters from surface. That project is right contiguous to Newmont's Coffee deposit. So we're the largest gold company in the world that's looking to permit that, put into production. At the same time, we see many other majors moving into the district. Our partners have been attracted to what they see as an opportunity. We have with Beaver as our partners. Pecca's moving with the district. Rio Tinto's moving into the district. So I think we're really seeing all of the parts of the puzzle moving forward, coming together. Yukon's a phenomenal place to work. It really is one of the very few opportunities that I've ever seen to be able to have that much prospectivity in a tier 1 mine jurisdiction. And beyond that, we have the benefit of the guys that had success, 10 years of work, $100 million of expenditures. And I think we're literally just scratching the surface to put together what is, an evolving new camp. For us to be able to own it today, I think is almost, unheard of. This would be like owning 1 million acres in Timmins, where the Abitibi or Nevada gold fields. These opportunities don't come by very often. We have it. Let's throw the boat to a past, and we've been more excited by what we're seeing going forward. The more success we have, at least even more optimism in terms of what we think we can find in the rest of our path, because I believe we'll be many more gold, copper, and other types of discoveries.
I'm Ian Harris. I'm CEO of Outcrop Silver. We have the Santa Ana project. It's one of the very few primary silver projects around the world. Very high grade, and we just put out an initial resource with over 37 million ounces of high-grade silver. And we're really excited about being here at Beaver Creek because we're demonstrating that this is only the beginning of our story. That resource was built off of 7 veins. We have over 20 new targets, which have channel sampling demonstrating the continuation of high-grade potential. And right now we're drilling. We're about 1,200 meters into a 5,000-meter program, about to put out very exciting results to demonstrate that this resource will continue to grow, not 10, 20%, but in big leaps and bounds. We have a pathway, we believe, to get over 100 million ounces of primary silver, high grade. And the other very exciting part about the project is the recent metallurgical test work shows over 93% recovery by flotation only. And it's a precious metal concentrate. It's not a polymetallic concentrate, meaning we can produce silver doré without the use of cyanide, which bodes really well for the future and the legs of this project.
You've now heard from the CEOs of various public mining companies around the experience that they're having here at Beaver Creek. On the whole, in the conversation that I've had, it's been a reserved optimism. Thank you for joining us. And if you're interested in any of the company stories you've heard, please go to their websites, download their investor presentation, and schedule a meeting with them directly.